Here at the Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park off of turn number 4, we're underway. So the field going to barrel down into turns 1 and 2, and immediately Swanson going to take off the top spot. In pavement competition, he is undefeated so far this season, had led all 100 laps at Toledo, led it at Winchester, and now going to come around to see if he can lead lap number 1 at IRP.
Logan Seavey picked up a bit of a bobble on that initial start. Kind of got that outside row bottom up.
So they talked about these cars, they're equipped with a stumble valve and everything, but sometimes it just gets kind of loaded up. You're not able to really get it cleaned out, unlike where if you're running a lot late model or modify where you can kind of kick in that neutral, clear it out, and then pop it back into gear. Obviously, even with the transmission, you don't really have that option with these. With the hand clutch, it's kind of finicky. You don't really want to mess with it while you're rolling like that.
We had just talked a little bit about whether or not, so in the Silver Crown Series, obviously, what tire you qualify on is the tire that you race on, unless you want to go to the tail. So we had wondered whether or not these drivers would like to warm up that tire that they qualified on or save it and practice on something different today. So interesting to see what Logan Seavey had opted to do. Maybe that tire was cold.
It's still a very unique thing here to this division, as you kind of got a pair of battles coming up here. Looking to the inside, that's going to be Armstrong in the 5 machine. He's going to try to see if he can set sail on the 91 of Justin Grant. The Himmelgarn Enterprises NOS Energy entry on the outside. That Maristem Crop Performance number 5 down to the bottom at the line. It was the 5 taking over the 4th position. Now going to secure it as they work onto the back straightaway a little bit. Got grooves where there shouldn't be there, as that's actually going to allow Santos to get a little bit of breathing room, and that's going to open the door for Tyler Rohrig, the 41. Going to dip to the inside of Logan Seavey. He's going to get picked behind the slower machine, and now he's going to drop to 4th in the Abacus Rice Racing number 22 machine. But does this maybe open the door for the JD Racing number 98 of Bobby Santos to get up and maybe flex a little bit here? He has brought it under a half a second between himself and Cody Swanson. In a completely different car. He was in the 55, getting back behind the wheel of the 24 here for the pavement competition.
So Cody Swanson is stretching his legs a little bit, and second place Bobby Santos is under attack by Tyler Rohrig.
Boy, Tyler Rohrig, he is really pushing hard early on in this one. And we have 23 laps completed. It drives it in just a little bit deeper into turns 1 and 2. Going to take the spot away from the 98 machine, as we've got one slow in the back straightaway. That is the 31, I believe, Berkheimer. And Rohrig, he's trailing though, but he's still keeping a pretty good pace with your leader. Lap cars, at this point, not holding him up that much. He's able to work to the inside. He trailed by about 1.1 seconds. Ooh, we've got problems. Cars collected over in turn number 3. And the 60 getting over a left rear, went skyward. Looks like collecting the 26 of Kaylee Bryson as well. Set to go back to green. Swanson going to bring him all the way around. Ooh, man, problems on the 41. That car just did not take off. Now finally getting cleaned out, but that's going to cost him big time. He's going to jump back in the throttle, going to try to pick up 1, but he's going to lose 3 spots there on the restart. And Swanson going to go ahead and say, see ya, boys. So it looks like Tyler Rohrig kind of on the same pace here, as he is really trying to make up some lost time. Again, just like somebody threw the anchor. Like you said, these cars do have a tendency to kind of stumble a little bit on the restart. Making up some ground there. He's already back in the 30s. He's already looking for second. Trying to grab a 2-for-1 deal, and he's got it. He'll clip the coupon, and he'll take the spot. Tyler Rohrig trailing now by 7.855 seconds. He will work off at turn number 2 later, about to the midpoint of turns 3 and 4 to give you an idea of how far away. Problems for Tyler Rohrig. The car slowed down the back straightaway, as now they're going to start making their way by slowly around the bottom side of the speedway. 2 to go, white flag. Set to fly here in the 71st anniversary of the Hoosier 100. He continues to roll. He is still 3rd. That is how much of an advantage he had in 2nd spot, how much of an advantage Swanson had, as he's going to work onto the back straightaway for the final time. Here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, he'll find his way into turn 3, and off of turn number 4 for the 3rd time this season, he's going to victory lane. Cody Swanson dominates the 71st anniversary of the Hoosier 100.